In this video, we're going to be going over how to add equipment to the PVFARM catalog using external files provided by the manufacturer. So if we have our catalog open and we come to the three lines right here, we have our upload file option, which is the second option down. We're going to click on that and it's going to open a browser for us, and I'll go to my downloads. So we have the option to bring in BIM assets, which are things that are created in other PVFARM projects and can be brought in that way. We have PAN files for modules, or we have O&D files for other equipment. Let's start by bringing in a PAN file. I'm going to bring in this Qcells 685 watt PAN file. It's going to give us a preview of what our properties are going to be. We've got our manufacturer, which is Hanwha Qcells. We've got our model number, the maximum power being 685 watts, the current width, length, all this other stuff. And then if you do know a mounting standard that you would like to put in, this is where you would put it in right here. As you saw in the catalog, after going by manufacturer, it will create subcategories for types of mounting standards. So assuming that these properties are all good, we're going to click import. And now you can see it's been added to our catalog, which I'll want to save after making changes. And I can now create a new tracker using that module. So now let's look at the O&D files. I'm going to do the same process again. I'm going to upload and I'm going to grab this CPS PAN file. Kind of the same thing. It gives us an overview of the properties. We've got Chint Power Systems as the manufacturer. We've got our model here, dimensions, and some other properties specific to inverters. But one thing I do want to point out is under inverter, the first option here is modules count. And you can see that it is currently set to 0. Ideally, the default should be at 1, but sometimes you're going to see the 0 there. So you need to make sure and change that to 1. Otherwise, the system is going to put this in as an object that, while it does have properties, it doesn't actually have any kind of physical presence. Then we're going to just hit import, and that will also be available to us to use in our layout. Finally, if you were to upload a BIM asset, which is something that's been created in PVFARM, you don't even need to double check your properties. It just automatically is in there. And that's, as you can see, I already had it in there, so now I have it in there twice. So I'll have to make sure and delete this. Bringing these files in from external sources is one of the ways that we can create equipment in PVFARM. Thank you for watching.